Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, hit the honorableearners.com to grab your CMOS gold. We got the honorable snowblower, pullover, hoodie jackets back in. But more than anything, man, we got that gold, man, and we keep that gold in. We got the frankincense. The frankincense is behind her. It's just we got it in, man. Make sure you hit the honorableearners.com right now to get your CMOS gold and get your honorable frankincense. The frankincense is rare. You can chew it if you have respiratory problems, if you have asthma, things of this nature. This is your products, both of them together. CMOS gold and frankincense. honorableearners.com. Tonight is the night that I'm feeling alright. We'll be making love off the CMOS all night because I'm saving on. No, listen, honestly, let me be truthful with y'all, man. Let me come at y'all with something real that's of honor. I don't know what made Main Man, I'm not saying his name on my platform, but I don't know what made him quote unquote jump out there at J Prince. That's first of all. The reason why I don't understand it is because I looked at it and there was like a 5-hour difference. So I don't know if he looked at my video and it felt it in his heart, or if he looked at my video and felt like he just wanted to, kind of say what I was saying. I don't know. At the end of the day, this is how King Earner carries it. I deal with straight up and down men. I don't deal with nobody that got any issues of being a man. Do I have anything against J Prince? Nah. Do I care about any of J Prince quote unquote goons and people that's speaking online that I'm not going to mention their name? Nah. But I do have an understanding of clarity when it comes down to guys such as yourself who has all the honor in the world, the respect, the love, and the credibility for it. You hear where I'm coming from? I respect that. But you cannot, I repeat, this is to anybody out there. It could have been an OG from Philadelphia. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I would have went to him face to face because we from the same city. Like, damn, OG, that was a little too, I ain't going to go on the gram and all that other stuff. This was an issue where only way I could kind of like get the world to understand where I was coming from was by me going on the YouTube. And I want for all y'all to understand this. Listen to me carefully. We don't make rational decisions dealing with emotions. That man's feelings was hurt because he felt like somebody took something from him. And I understand that. I do. But honestly, it happens, OJ. It does. People aren't moved by the violent talk, though, behind the disaster. Now you put yourself in a positions for dudes who come to the internet to cuss you out, to disrespect you, and call you out your name. One thing I'm not going to do is dishonor you in that fashion. I had to snatch the honor to keep the kids understanding what's going on. And what was going on was you needed something to pour you. You needed something to give you an understanding. And what you was doing was dishonorable, man. You can't just sit around and mention names. This is it. That's the only problem with me. Other than that, I don't think that the younger kids who done what they done really knew what they done, and then when they did, I don't think that people speaking out against J Prince, like saying, you know what, I'm going to check you, blah, 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 made it any better. It just made the youngins be like, we're going to go harder. You hear where I'm coming from? We're going to be more disrespectful. And I think that with all due respect, J Prince should understand and honor the fact that these guys are kids. When he was younger and it was older dudes, he may not have been that disrespectful, but if it was in a position in the streets at a time when we was coming up and it was an older dude that was out of line, he would have had to get him to put him in line. Like you got to put him in your line because you got to realize it's changed. The youngins are growing into a whole different environment of understanding the streets than we had, and no one is understanding that. So I just wanted to clear the air and I'm no double tag team, double twin nigga to be on somebody, John, coming off on that type of mindset of like I'm, me and this person decide to go at him. Nah, I'm my own man. I'm King Herner. I don't have nothing to do with anybody else or what anybody do unless it's my brothers that bump their head with me. Other than that, I could care less. And frankly, I'm not worried about anybody that say anything about me on the internet. It brings me followers, it brings me supporters. Usually when people mention my name, just last week my name was mentioned, and it really wasn't really mentioned all the way. And it was like, I got about, alhamdulillah, 2-3 grand just from people saying, let me see who this guy is. Then when they come over, a lot of them hit me in my DM, and I'm not like a lot of you guys. I'm going to respond to them and give them the real deal of honor, because I don't really like the word real. I've been using it the last couple of days to trying to get the understanding and explain to what's going on in our communities, but I don't think nobody understanding. And I think the OGs need to stop acting off their ego. See, ego will get you in a position where as though you start a whole war. You got to realize how big J Prince is, and you got to realize that majority of the people that's over here and on the East Coast are bloods. So you can't disrespect people just because you think that you were disrespected. The best thing for him to do was grab the youngins, have them with him. Listen, this is J Prince. I want to give an honor and shout out to everybody that's out there. My youngin right here, he got his chain taken. He's not that type of kid. He admits that he isn't. You aren't a street guy, right? Have him admit to that. Listen, he don't want the smoke. But at the end of the day, what he also got to remember and understanding is you put them young boys in a position of being food. When you speak up for people like that and you be like, I'm putting my name on it, it makes them look worse. It makes them look soft. Let's imagine, OGs, and I want everybody that's an OG, pay attention. Let's say I know I was upgraded for 100 in different penitentiaries, federal joints, everything. I've been basically just about everywhere, and I'm not bragging on that, but let's say one of your homies get into something with somebody from another state, and it's a fair joint going on, whereas though y'all both agree to get a rip on, a rumble, or whatever the case may be. Win, lose, or draw, they got to accept that, right? All right. They go through something, bang, your folks take the L. Your folks take the L don't mean that you jump in a situation and, you know what I mean? Like, took an L, man, I'm standing on it, blah, blah, blah. Well, y'all might as well just all go. Now, you should have let them go from the rip. You don't do it like that. If y'all agree to something, you keep your honor intact by keeping your word. So if it's two men going, boom. Nobody should step in the middle of it. Whoever takes the loss, takes the loss. We're not going to watch nobody get beat up bad here. You see your folks not winning, all right, that's enough. Respect him, shake his hand, and keep it pushing. That's what big speakers do. We don't walk around and try to throw it around our shoulder. Man, I'm on some G stuff, you dig me? Once I say my name, they're going to respect me. You can't do it. You make the youngins look bad. Or another scenario, OG, and I saw a dude do this upgraded for where he had a big mouth all the time. Like, he just wanted to be the big boss, you dig? And, one day, somebody checked him. Yo, shut up and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He was like, oh, man, I ain't disrespect you, blah, blah, blah. Before you know it, it was about to go somewhere else. My folks had to step in, and it's like, from that point on, Main Man never came back down. Where we used to swing at it in the field house. He never come back there again. He stopped sliding through. When we see him, what's up, y'all? Like a Lord and I. He lost his honor in reference to how he presented himself because everybody thought he was this guy. And then when it was time to present himself, he couldn't present himself. So somebody else was like looking like, damn, what's up with Main Man? And they spoke up for him. But he still never came back. It made him look worse. Later on, I got the word that they start raping Main Man down there. Prison is savagey, man, and it's vicious, you know what I'm saying? So once they start feeling as if you're not a man, they're coming for that manhood, man. You know what I'm saying? So, the kids, man, they get the YMB guy or whatever, however you say his name. I think that rapping is for him, but I think youngin, you might need to just take the back screws. Don't be out on the front street with it because it's not going to work out well for you the way these kids are carrying it out here. They don't care who you are, man. They listen. A lot of them, they'll run with rats. Some dudes, you know what I mean? But these kids right here seem like they ain't the types to run with rats. They seem like they're the type that's going to say go at any level. And I can't lie again, Jay Prince, you pushed them to the point where they had to speak up for themselves and say, yo, like I know Hocus 4/5, he's a good guy. There's nothing dishonorable about Hocus, you know what I'm saying? And he's coming from an OG perspective. He may be not my age, because I'm older, you feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to respect. I've been around this man. This man is not coming on no faggy time. He's being straight up and down OG. Whatever that could have been handled didn't have to be handled like it was. And I think, honestly, to keep it 100 with you, Jay Prince, I felt like you was looking for some extra clout. I don't know if this book isn't going the right way. Whatever the case may be, OG, you gotta understand, you older, man. I got a lot of OGs on death row back there, man. And I see them all the time when I go back there, man. And, Skag Murphy always tell me, man, listen, a lot of them remember you from the streets. They respect you, and I respect that. But I try to make sure that I keep my honor intact. See, a lot of dudes don't know how to keep their honor intact. You know why? They want to be down. They want to be cool with everybody. They want to figure out how they can make friends by sending money. That's not how you carry it. You don't make friends by sending money. You make friends by having relationships that are heart to heart attached, not money to money. It's just not like that. I like to send the money to the guys I know that don't have nobody. No one. No one send them anything. No one cares. And I send them when I can. I got responsibilities. I got a family. And when I was Camden, I never asked anyone. All these guys that cry about what I didn't do, I laugh at it because it's like, when I was Camden, I never asked you. I done all of mine straight up and down with the people that love me, my family, like my wife. If I didn't have that wife, I had another wife. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. I always keep things on a sturdy foundation, and I like to keep things in a formal manner. I feel as though the only way this thing is going to get resolved is if Jay Prince go ahead and actually apologize to the youngins, man. That's the only way this joint gonna get understood. He has to apologize to them kids. You cannot go in there presenting that mindset of anger. They're gonna respond with anger. And a lot of dudes didn't get involved in this. I seen that he added a lot of my sons and different people. Look, my son is a good guy. I think he's a hell of an artist. But I think that's what he is. I think he is an artist. I think he cares about our people, and I think that he's diligent about going, around trying to help. But I think some of the things that they're doing, like arguing with the young boys, it's not going to get it. And I know y'all didn't see me go back and forth with people. And then guess what? I'm going to say it to y'all in front of me. That's not of honor to do so. It's not of honor to go back and forth and be disrespecting people for no apparent reason. I have a platform, so whatever's on my platform is what I should be doing. I should know how to do that without being disrespectful and cussing. Now, honor snatching is exactly what it is. And honor snatching is for a reason. The youngins love it more than anything. It gives them a sense of understanding that don't shoot, don't hurt, no harm. But when you out of line, man, King Garner, the OG, he gonna set you in place by snatching your honor. Now, some people honor that I snatch is because they're a rat. I'm not snatching Jay Prince honor because I feel as though he's a rat. I feel as though he got into his emotions and he needed to be checked. And if he don't like that or honor that, that's on him. That doesn't, I'm not a scary guy. You know, I've been through enough in life to never, ever think about fear. I only fear what a law has put in front of me. I'm just trying to get a word in edgewise. Maybe somebody will listen for a change, because so far, a lot of the OGs, they so dishonored at the fact that King Gerda don't need to make a lot of connections. I'm probably one of your number one motivators, or your homies, or somebody that you see on Instagram. I might be a person that they call and get a lot of honor from, and I might call them and get a lot of honor too. But you may not know who them people are, because I don't try to put our relationships as something on the forefront, like, you know, to get like, oh, I'm in. Nah, that's not my joint. That's not my joint. What I do is build my platform. These right here, these chairs, I got them in every house. Listen, I got them in a burgundy. I got them in like a light green. I mean, I got them in a lot of different colors, but they're part of what I do to make my listeners that come through, that want to chill wherever I'm at and be like, damn, I didn't even hear what you got to say, King Gerda, or just simply for myself and me building my platform. I take this anywhere I want to, because honor is the essence of loyalty. I'll pull it out in the middle of Las Vegas. I have done it. And put it on a wall and snap it and grab a chair from somewhere and get mines in. Because I know that people are looking forward to listening to what I have to say. And I also know that I have 34,000 subscribers or 32,000 subscribers of people who look forward to me restoring honor every day. And a lot of times, behind the scenes, I'm doing things for the youth. You know, I just finally got a little honor from Lyft and Uber to pick children up from their home to their school because they didn't have transportation. You know, I'm making moves that make sense. You know, I'm not a boastful guy, and anybody can tell you, I have got this far only on the strength of a loss of panel with the island and the fact that what I was speaking on, it gives substance. Y'all said it didn't, but it does. The example of Alpo, the example of that other kitten, AZ, Fagion. What? Them guys is the number one reasons for the youth, like, whoa, King Gerda on point. I ain't messing with the streets. You see where I'm coming from? You gotta have some substance. You can't just be talking trash to people and talking trash. I would never ever disrespect any made man of honor. You know, and I'm saying that with all the honor in the world. But guess what? I refuse to tolerate any disrespect or any dishonor. And y'all can say my name all over the computers all y'all want. All y'all doing is alerting the police to whatever type of disagreement that people got. I'm not going to ask you guys. I'm not going to say nothing to you guys. I'm going to deal with whatever y'all got to say on that Instagram, because we already know and understand Instagram is where they at. And they're paying attention to certain things that people are saying. And I'm not about to put myself in a position to be in some East Coast, Mid Coast, or whatever coast the hell they from, going through with us. Nah, I'm not doing that. But I'm going to stand on principle. And when I stand on principle, I'm going to give you understanding. Hocus 4/5 had a right to say what he said. Jay Prince, you didn't have no rights to say what you said about grown men. No matter how young that kid is, he's a grown man when he start being out by himself and doing things. And if he's not a grown man, I'm saying this to the whole Rap-A-Lot Records, I suggest that y'all start grooming y'all youngest, man. Not every guy who was in the streets came off tough. Some dudes need to be trained and learn, and you got to train your soldiers, man. If that's what you repping on it, but it make you look bad because it make it seem like you in the gang, brother. That's what it make it seem like. It make it seem like Jay Prince at this age is a gang member. Now, I'm not saying it. I don't feel as though he's a gang member, but that's what the world is speaking on. Then people are dragging Larry Hoover, old man, sitting in the cell doing his time. Hard bid. People are dishonoring him. Well, not dishonoring, but even mentioning his name in this kitten fight. He would be totally disappointed probably at Jay Prince for even coming away. Dude, you got soldiers, man. You got wolves, you got soldiers that can come respectfully. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Listen, my name is so-and-so. I flew in from so-and-so. I would like to talk to so-and-so. And yes, I have some good so-and-sos. You mob ties, so you know when she got the pussy ain't get rid of ice, say slide. And you don't have to report it on the social media. See, because all that stuff is played out. See, I know what's next. They're going to all start playing in each other's neighborhoods. On camera, though, man. I mean, don't you understand? Even if you're recording, talking about, I'm out here. Hey, y'all, I'm out here. That's still involving the people in your business, man. I got to go. I can't take too long with this nonsense tonight. My daughter looking at me like, Daddy, please come on. She's tired. She has a father that she sees and watch and listen to. When I'm talking about something that makes sense and it ain't just snatching these rats, because I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it's pure comedian to me when I'm snatching these rats' honor. It's the in-between how I speak that put things in place when I'm doing that, because I find it all jokes when I snatch one of them rats' honors, because that's all they are, is a joke to me. I enjoy the part of the youth enjoying it and everybody enjoying the fact that, damn, we used to be violent and we used to kill. Now we got King Gurner to snatch honor all over YouTube. The relievers of that pain, of that nonsense. That avoids from so-and-so going to kill so-and-so and so-and-so going to kill so-and-so. It's like King Gurner done it. Put it all on me. Because I don't have no fear. My heart don't pump Kool-Aid. I done walked some of the roughest penitentiaries with my head held high and my honor intact. Again, I have no disrespect towards the man. Of course, his honor is snatched. Throw that down to the ground and step all over him. Honor is snatched to the forefront. Me and my daughter about to get back on the bikes. Listen what we're going to do. Get back on the exercising bikes. You see this? We going. I'm carrying it one way. We getting our heads together. When you see King Gurner, know that you seeing King Gurner. He's working. I'm working 24/7. I'm sitting around here right now in a whole parachute type joint with the situation with the shorts, and I'm carrying it, and we're not going to stop working out. We're going to work out until it's her bedtime. You hear me? And she going to work with me. Have your children in training with you. If you don't have your children in training with you, then guess what? Your honor is not intact. Again, people, don't feed into people trying to sell their products and stuff like that, starting stuff. I don't have to do that. It goes along with my campaign. I'm preaching positivity. I'm preaching honoring the guys who changed their life. Everybody hates that I speak on the ones who were negative at a time that I feel as though is rebuilding what they once destroyed. They hate that. And I don't care, because guess what? You can hate all you want. I got all the sea moss. I got it in. Listen to me. I got all the sea moss gold, and I got the frankincense. Nothing can stop me. This is the Cree by Los Soprano with the Isla. If you're mad or if you're feeling upset right now, you're looking at my face, I hate him. Don't matter. Allah has the last say so. And guess what? This platform is going to get cleaner and cleaner and cleaner by the day. If you ever peep it, I never cuss really. I rarely cuss. I really cuss. Guess what? It's going to get better than that. Soon you're going to see me. You see me with my workout clothes on, a night shorts, John, everything. I'm in my bag, right? But guess what it's going to be like soon? You might see another shake sit next to me, another shake. Because that's my goal. My goal ain't to play with these people. Everybody on these joints looking for clout. Everybody looking to be thorough. Everybody looking to be cool. I already been cool. I already been thorough. I already had got the clout. I got the clout from sucker punching people as a kid. That ain't cool, but look at these hands. Huh? That ain't thorough. It's over with. The game is over. Now it's time to teach my children how not to go to jail and be bums like the first part of my life. King Gurner live and direct. Tune all the way in. Make sure, because everybody want to know how did you change, King Gurner. I can't do no lying to y'all. Sea moss gold. I don't know how it came about. I prayed on it. I've been eating this stuff, drinking it. Man, I don't be phased. Before I couldn't even have an argument with somebody, I get that rage and this tee off. Don't let me have had that. It's really stupid, you know what I mean? That's retarded, and it don't make no sense because guess what? None of that stuff give me no money, and none of that stuff teach my children how to get into heaven. None of it. Live and direct. Tune all the way in. Go follow me on Instagram. Listen to me, guys, who want the frankincense. The frankincense is not on the website right now. I have some problems, right, with my site. Everything's in play now. But I do want to say this, like I said, you get the frankincense off the Cash App. The Cash App is CMOS Gold. It's $, SEAMOSSGOLD. CMOS Gold. That's my Cash App. Now, once you go ahead and commit that act of sending me something Cash App, please make sure you hit my Instagram, my DM, and say, King Erna, here's my address. I just bought frankincense. Now, a lot of people like to talk after they done bought stuff, and I respect it. I love to talk to y'all. But let's take care of our business when you DM me about your business. Let's get that package off to you. Let's make sure you get your tracking number, and let's go in the right direction with this. If you didn't get a tracking number, that means simply, I always tell you guys, that your order is being prepared. Give it a day or two. You will receive a tracking number. King Erna Live and Direct. I appreciate y'all for being patient with me with this new business because I didn't expect for it to pick up and go so fast, but I'm just being truthful, man. It really works. It ain't me. Everybody like, man, it's because you popping. It's because of you, this, brothers. Forget all the negative stuff, all the cute, cool stuff. I'm selling this because it works. I'm selling this because it works. I had a lady call me back yesterday. She put something in her pot or whatever, how she done it to make the oil steam the house up. And she said, I'm thankful my daughter's running around here. She didn't have to go through taking all the asthma pump stuff. I let it play and let her sit over top of it. And boom, she was cool. And that little girl is still cool. And they say she usually have asthma attacks every other day. She hasn't. She's been able to run around, do what she please. Her mother said, I gave it to her before school, the chewing gum. Nobody called me from school. I asked them. They said, it's like this machine is getting dust on it, Miss Williams. Take it. Shout out to Miss Williams. Sorry for saying your name. Live and direct.